Hello and welcome to this Let's Play of Devil May Cry 3 Special Edition. My name is Teddy and I'll be commentating on the game as I play through it. I hope everybody does not mind, but I will be cursing a little bit in this. So if you don't like profanity in your Let's Plays, this is not the Let's Play for you. I also don't plan on commentating over any of the cutscenes. Some people have probably not seen them before, so that's kind of the reason why. Anyways, let's get started. We're going to be playing a new game here. In Special Edition, you can choose between Virgil and Dante. However, for the sake of just playing through it for a first time, we'll just be playing as Dante, since that's the normal mode. Don't want any tutorials. Difficulty doesn't matter, and the continue system should be default.
Devil May Cry.
Since I've already beaten the game once, I actually have a little bit more options available to myself. We're actually going to be playing on hard mode, because technically, if you played through the first Devil May Cry 3 release in America on, say, the PS2, well, you actually played it through on hard. Just normal was hard. They changed it for the American version. Cool stuff. Anyways, hard isn't too difficult, so we'll just do it on that. Let's get started.
You've heard of it, haven't you? The Legend of Sparta? When I was young, my father would tell me stories about it. Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy tale. But I discovered that this so-called legend wasn't a myth at all. Sparta existed. How do I know? Well, I met the sons of Sparta. Both of them. Though the same blood of their father flowed through their veins, the two battled each other fiercely like arch-enemies. It seemed as if they derived some sort of twisted pleasure from this brotherly fighting. But in the end, only one was left standing.
Sorry, not open for business yet. I haven't even picked a name for this joint, and I'm already getting calls. You a customer too? Well, if you want to use the bathroom, help yourself. The toilet's in the back.
Is your name Dante, son of Sparta?
Where did you hear that?
From your brother. He sent this invitation for you. Please, accept it.
Invitation, huh? party's getting crazy. Let's rock. Don't bet on it.
So I hope you're in for more of that kind of action, because that's pretty much the whole game there. Anyways, just check out a few things before we start. Main thing is just the style. Devil May Cry 3, you can choose between a couple of different styles, and we get more as we play through the game. The default ones are pretty damn awesome. You level them as you go on, and you get more abilities as you go on. Obviously, you can see that each one of these is level 1 at the moment, and we'll be obviously getting up to 3, indicated by those little orb things on the meter next to the name. I'm gonna go with Swordmaster. It's kind of the default-esque one. The reason being it lets you do a lot more with your swords and weapons as you go through the game. It lets you do a lot more damage to lots of foes. It's a kind of primary way of damaging them. Gunslingers for guns, Trickster is just for dodging and shit. Royal Guard's probably the best style out of them all. It lets you do the most damage at the fastest speed. But it's really not that very flashy, and for Let's Plays, it's kind of not the best one to go with. I might try to dabble in it a little bit later, but unless I get to level 3, it's really not worth it. Nothing much else that we can check out. Equipment, items, actions, and guns are all for things when we actually have some money to spend on them later. Let's get started. And this is kind of a tutorial mission, kind of lets you mess around with Dante's abilities as you start the game up. Really not very difficult. Speaking of money, red orbs are money. Kill enemies, break stuff, red orbs. Smash these assholes as we go through. I don't really have too many moves available to myself yet, but even with what you're giving stuff, it's funny. And taunting's always fun. Those red orbs. Red guys are obviously a little bit more difficult than the ones. Off quickly. And I kind of just use the guns to sustain my style meter. I don't really use it, but it does help. Basically, if you shoot him enough, it keeps him high enough. That's the last one.
I can already tell. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party!
And that's that. After every mission, you get a little mission clear. And it just kind of ranks you on how much your stuff you have. Stylish, damage to yourself, items used, how many orbs you got. It gives you an overall rank. Higher rank, the more points you get, the more orbs you get after the next mission. It's always good to get an S. That's the highest.